Y'all know what it is. It's the mob. Today I have from Neca, Ash vs. Evil Dead, the entire collection. The Ash character is my favorite in the horror genre, with Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, Ash vs. Evil Dead. For a long time, for years, people were asking for a new movie with Ash. There was an Evil Dead movie. In between, it was okay. You had to get the Ash character back, and they finally made Ash vs. Evil Dead. I was happy to get one season, because each episode was like a feature film. They wanted to do 3. I know people were upset how it ended. It was just open-ended. But I'm just very happy that there's 3 seasons. I had the honor of meeting Bruce Campbell this past summer, and I had him autograph a few things, and so did my daughter. It was a pretty cool experience. Going into the NECA series line of figures, first up there's Value Stop Ash. He comes with this wooden hand. It also comes with the little Laurie figure you can attach to his face. Things in the Evil Dead world, they come possessed by the Deadites, and she becomes possessed and attacks him at the Value Stop. Next up is Hero Ash. It's just classic looking Ash. He's just a little bit older, 30 years older. And for whatever reason, I thought it was weird that they didn't come out with a Pablo and Cali figure, even a Ruby figure, because they're just constantly part of the story, so they just stopped abruptly in the middle of season 2. So you have his hand that Pablo made for Ash, but you have no Pablo. And here's the Alagos. This figure is terrible to pose. The way he made his feet, they didn't even make peg holes in his feet, so you can't put him on a stand. You could put him on a flight stand, but that's about it. I was just lucky enough to try over and over, so he was able to stand. He could get inside your body and he tears apart your cells. That's what he does in the series. Next is Henrietta. She has such a small role. They barely even show her, like in a flashback when he's in the basement at the old cabin, because he returns back to the cabin, of course. There's like a 2-second scene with her, so they had the mold and they're like, fuck it, let's include Henrietta too. The old figure had no fake hair on it. This one does. I kind of wished they would have just put her with the old head, but this one's pretty neat too. It was hard for me to pose the figure and put it inside the frame of the camera. If you put her on all 4s, you could turn her into a dirty brontosaurus. And the good thing about this, it comes with an actual flight stand, kind of, and you can peg it into her back. So that was a good accessory to include with the figure. Next one is the figure set of Bloody Edition Ash and the Demon Spawns as children. And the way they came to be is Pablo was possessed by the Necronomicon. Ruby cut off the face of the book and attached to his face. And that's what allowed the Demon Spawns, right after Ruby working with the possessed Pablo, for them to be birthed in like a sack. Moving on to season 2, the demon spawns grew up, so they're just adult demon spawns. This is like in hand, a terrifying looking figure. Like, I think it's even a little bit better than one on the show, because it's satire mixed in with horror. So this one kind of is a better representation. I think with my video it did capture that. And the funny thing about a figure, he does come equipped with the G-string, which is pretty hilarious to me. Last of all is Asylum Ash. What happened in season 2, Ash encounters a demon named Ball. He goes in the mind and makes him have visions that he really dreamt everything up with the Necronomicon and the Deadites and everything in a mental institution, and Pablo and Cali are there, and also Ruby. So he's acting out in his mind that he's in the asylum, and that's how he becomes Asylum Ash. He's crazy and he's really unconsciously attacking Pablo and Cali. Here's all the Deadites and demons together. And finally all the additions of Ash. But this is Ash vs. Evil Dead from NECA. It's the mob.